Question for you. Do you know what this is? This is what's known as a UV filter, and it's a cheap piece of glass or an expensive piece of glass, depending on the brand that you go with, that you can screw on the front of your lens. In the olden days, this was actually to prevent the UV rays from messing with your photos, messing with your lens. But nowadays, that technology is actually built into a lot of the lenses themselves. So a lot of people don't see the point of putting them on their camera lenses. An argument can also be made, or is also made, by a lot of people in the photography world that why would you put a cheap piece of glass in front of an expensive piece of glass? Well, I'm going to tell you. Last year, I was running around with my Sony G Master 24-70 Mark II lens, and somehow I scratched the middle of the front element of that lens, which resulted in the autofocus of the camera no longer functioning because the camera kept attempting to focus on the scratch in the middle of the lens instead of the subjects that I was pointing it at, which is a huge bad thing. So I took it in to try and get it repaired, and the repair cost was about as much as a new lens would have cost, and I would have had to wait like 8 weeks for it to be done. So I just had to turn around and buy another $3,000 lens, all because I didn't have something as simple as a protective piece of glass in front of the lens that I was using, which I still regret to this day. So if you don't want to be in my shoes that I was in last year, purchase a UV filter to protect the front element of your lenses, especially if you are running expensive glass. I don't personally use these cheap ones anymore like I did when I first started in photography. I use the Polar Pro Armor series. These are like $100 a piece on polarpro.com. So if you're looking for something to protect the front of your lens and you're looking for a level of quality that isn't going to just absolutely ruin the reason why you went with expensive glass in the first place, check them out.